Now they're closing in, just gonna Unite move this, gonna get the Blastoise, and just going full force in. You're doing so much damage whenever that Unite is active. You get that boosted attack damage. And man, look at this, man. This Hoop is not gonna run away. Flash Cannon in a way, gonna get that quadra kill. So finally we get to play Duraludon, and he's quite amazing. I'm gonna have a set of 2 games. In the first one we'd go Dragon Pulse and Stealth Rock, and for the second game we have Flash Cannon and Dragon Tail. In these both games I'm also going to play Jungle, because I think this Pokemon does excel in the jungle the most. So, gonna have the standard clear coming out, get the Ludicolo, Buffaland and the Crabs, and then we go for a gank. But it's very self-explanatory, you just kite with the basic attacks, and you can get some extra damage with Metal Claw as well. You can use Laser Focus here for that little sustain, but it's not really too much helpful for this clear. I decided to gank bot lane because of the Dreadnought residing there, as well as my partner here, Godweaver, residing there, so gonna help your friends, right? So, we get level 5, we go Dragon Pulse. So, with Dragon Pulse you do these auto attacks, and you get those stacks or sort of orbs around the enemies. And more the orbs you have, and then you press the detonate button, it starts to do piling up more damage on there. You can see those mini orbs just there around that Absol, and it just does amazing amount of damage. I don't know what is this Sylveon doing, man, but I don't honestly care. I'm just gonna score here, go for the bees. Okay, Sylveon's back in the game, but we're late for the bees, brother. Late for the breeze, brother. Okay. So very, very good start given the fact that the enemy was kind of sleepwalking there, but it is what it is. And as you can see, the damage is just insane, dude. And I wanted to flash there to reposition myself, didn't want to die to this Gossifleur, give that comeback XP. We do get the picks, back to jungle. You could go back to jungle after the first set of bees, or you could wait for the top Dino and then go back to jungle. It depends on the situations to come. So, as you can see, the clear is starting to get so much faster now that we have the Dragon Pulse, and Stealth Rock is a very interesting ability as well. You can sort of set off traps with this ability, okay? So, essentially, you're laying down this ability down. If people get caught in it, they stay in a bit, they're gonna get rooted, okay? And you can also get these stacks for your Dragon Pulse with this ability, as you can see. As well as your auto attacks will apply those. So do keep that in mind as well. But it's a very nice way to set up some spots, for example the Dreadnought pit or the Zapdos pit. You can make those nice traps with the Stealth Rock, and it makes so much harder for the enemy to actually try initiate in these battles. Or you can just lay them on the ground during the fight and make that annoyance as well. It depends again on the situations to come. Enemies can also block your Stealth Rock. Let's say you're trying to send it a bit further, but if there's an enemy on its way, it won't travel the full distance. It will stop on the first enemy. But you can throw these through walls. That can happen. And the smiting capability isn't actually too bad with this Pokemon either. As you can see, it does a lot of hefty damage with the Dragon Pulse. But you have to have those stacks applied to get really that potential out of it. So it's not a jump pad yet. We decided to go on this tier 2. Given the fact how much advantage we have, we can definitely capitalize on this. And we do get the points here, which is very, very good. But we still don't want to overstay our welcome. Now it's a bad time to die and give that comeback XP to the enemy. So we just head back, go for the buffs. I'm not super interested in the Rotom, given the fact that it's not really as important, man. Like, it's not. There's still plenty to farm. So I get more value from clearing my buffs instead, and the crabs over here. But the enemy's gonna get the Rotom. It's okay, it's gonna crash on the tier 1 goal anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Just keep farming. So we got a little fight here. And we gotta get this Absol, which is very nice. And man, this damage is just busted on this Pokemon. Especially this Stealth Rock and Dragon Pulse build. The damage is just really good. And you also want to keep in mind the range of these abilities, especially Dragon Pulse, is amazing. It's just ridiculous, okay? But there's other side of the coin in this story. You are extremely squishy as well. And that's why I want to emphasize that you could also run full heal on this Pokemon as a battle item. Okay, so the fight's gonna break up here. I'm gonna straight up Unite move, and you'll do even more damage if people get caught on this. You get attack damage boost out of it, so it's just very, very easy fight. I'm also ahead on levels, so You want to take that into consideration as well, but you still do a heck ton of damage. As long as you don't get caught and you have a smart positioning to play around with this. Second Dreadnought is coming up, and we're just straight going up for it because they're not contesting it. Very, very easy. And that damage, man. I can't emphasize it enough, but this damage, man, on this build. Also running scope lens instead of focus ban on this. And it really does add up. And we do get a couple picks here, which is very nice. I'm also gonna get the body barrier from Alolan Ninetales, so that's gonna make me stay alive here. And this LD just won't gonna make it. The damage is, again, super good. But the smart positioning is something you want to keep in mind on this Pokemon. You really, really have to be smart about it. You can't just get caught. And if you do, you're gonna have a bad time with this. But the balance between offense and defense is very important. We are going to get the Rotom, which is a plus. And some picks along the way. Their Duraludon is playing the Flash Cannon build, which you're gonna see in a hot minute when we go to the next game. How's that gonna be? Trying to get this Rotom through, but it's risky, it's risky. Look at this Absol, no chance, no chance. It's just gonna get blown to bits. Very, very nice. They got the Rotom through, but I'm super weak and they have enemies starting to pile up. So I just decided to recall and head back, just to get a bit more farm before the Zapdos is coming. And we do have a third Dreadnought coming up as well, just keep farming. So they got our tier 1 goal and it's fine, they're gonna probably get the Dreadnought as well. And here I do a little mistake. For some reason I do lose to this Sylveon, because he used the Unite move. I just didn't have enough damage to back this one up. And the issue here is that the Zapdos is gonna spawn and my respawn timer is huge. Now that I had such a streak in dominance, also giving the comeback XP to Sylveon. So we're just gonna hope at this point in time that the enemies or allies will be doing the Zapdos super fast, so I can still make it back to the battle. And they are chipping some of the Zap, but also getting a couple picks. I just hope that they're not gonna start this one up. Their enemy Durai is gonna unite this, and they are starting to do the Zap. So I have to be super quick to get back on action. And I actually failed the fast jump here, which does occur sometimes when you're a little bit hesitant about it. But I still make it in time. I'll put the Stealth Rock here, put another one behind there, but it's gonna get blocked. It's fine. It's gonna unite this. Gonna get some attack boost from their enemy Dura. And you can see, like, just damn. Just in time for the battle, we're gonna get the Zapdos. Stealth Rock and Dragon Pulse, very, very solid build. I'm really liking these two abilities. And the more games I'm starting to get on this Pokemon, the better I'm gonna get on this, so absolute massacre coming up. I decided to leave the tier 2 goal for this Venusaur because he's on his way. So he can chip the points in as well. But yeah, we do get the points in, we do win this game, GG's, on to the next one. Okay, on to the next one. We got Flash Cannon and Dragon Tail build for this game, also playing jungle. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna conclude which of these two builds are better. Stay tuned to that. Doing the basic jungle clear again, as shown on the first game. It's very self-explanatory, just keep kiting with the auto attacks, and you're not gonna take pretty much no damage here. And the jungle clear time is also pretty solid. I do have to admit on that. Keep this one cleared, then head to either top or bottom lane. Usually you wanna gank first bottom lane, because of the Dreadnought, but sometimes ganking the top lane, especially if they have a bad lane there, could be a better choice. It depends on the situations and matchups to come. So we do hit level 5, I'm gonna get the Flash Cannon. And this is sort of like a turret stance once you do activate it. It's gonna be shown very shortly here. But gonna get this A9 first, he was horribly positioned. This Squirtle is taken on the back. The bottom lane seemed to do the lane early game pretty well. So taking a step back here, I'm gonna do the Flash Cannon. And you can see, now that I'm pressing the auto attack button, don't press the ability again or it will cancel out. You start to get those long range attacks essentially, and they are actually doing pretty hefty damage. And the boosted attack will do even more damage. So it's very, very strong. It's very, very strong. But for the Flash Cannon, I want to emphasize the positioning is everything on this, okay? If you're badly positioned while you're doing the Flash Cannon, you are going to get caught and you are going to get obliterated fast. So be careful when to use it to get the max potential out of it. You also get that mini damage when you start the flash cannon. As you can see, it shoots that little thing. So it's a very, very cool ability. I like it on paper. It sure is amazing. It sure is amazing, and it backs up with the range as well. Dragon Tail, you can get up to 2 stacks with that. It does that little dash back, something akin to Air Slash from Cramorant, and does a damage as well. It's a fine reposition tool, and it can work on many situations too. But this flash cannon, man, this is so much fun. Like, you're gonna activate it and just boop, 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 boop. It's just amazing. So much fun. I really liked it. So the early game is going very, very smooth. Their Squirtle still hasn't evolved, so I'm just gonna go straight in and start poking these mofos up. And Squirtle just taking the heat, man. Are we gonna get him? The focus band's gonna proc, so they're gonna take a step back, which is right from them. So we just focus on the bees. Their Gabite is already going in, so just get them, just get them. We wanted to do overscore here, but this Gabite kind of messed up. It is what it is, it's okay. Go for the Dreadnought. I saw Machoke on the top push, so we might want to turn on him once he does get closer. We don't want him to steal it. Or just rip the Dreadnought fast. He can't make it, he's not even Machamp, so not too worried about it. Get the Dreadnought, get the Machoke, back to jungle. Or do we go for this tier 2? It seems like we want to pressure this tier 2, because we are ahead on levels. It's always a little risky, but since it's over 5 minutes, you can have possibilities to score here. But they have 2 people here, we're just gonna take a step back. Don't stay, it's welcome. Unless A9 wants to pursue us, I'm gonna just turn on a bit, do the flash cannon, couple auto attacks, and boop, he's dead. Now we go back to clear some jungle camps. I could go for the Rotom, but I can already see people taking it, and there is no pressure on there, so just go for the farm, just go for the farm. It's very unlikely that this Rotom is gonna crash on the tier 2 goal, because people tend to defend those proactively, so just keep farming, just keep farming. It's fun, it's fun. Duraludon is so much fun, like, if you're still considering whether you should buy it or not, in its release date, I would even argue that it's S tier. The damage is just there. It could even replace Cinderace for the jungle position, like in our team when we were experimenting 5 stacks. It's just amazing, it's just amazing. Like, you don't want to miss out on the potential of this Pokemon. I'm pretty sure they're gonna nerf some of it whenever the new patch comes out, but yeah, for the meanwhile, just enjoy the ride and keep blasting with the flash cannon or whatever build you decide to go with. It's just so much fun. I can't emphasize it enough. As a Pokemon, this was something very new to me. I didn't know much about Duraludon when it got released, but it's a very, very nice Pokemon. Like, I didn't get to play the Sword and Shield games, so Gen 8 is still somewhat unknown to me, but fun Pokemon nonetheless. You can also target. Okay, let's talk about the fight first. I'm gonna Unite move this for the extra damage. 2 gonna get caught, so I get nice damage there. I made a mistake there by actually tapping the flash cannon button, so it got to cancel there. So whenever you activate the flash cannon, just press the auto attacks. Don't press the ability again. Like here, I'm pressing the auto attack, poking this Hoopa, and there you go. Good stuff, good stuff. The Hoopa's TP is gonna be active though, and they're already respawning, and I'm gonna get caught here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die here. Yeah. Very, very little strong piles of damage you can do with this Pokemon, but you're also super squishy, so be careful with that. Machamp is kind of diving these people, so I'm back in the game. I'm back in the game. Gonna get this Machamp, nonetheless. They're starting to do the Dreadnought. Their team got super split, so it's bad on them. They can't really properly finish the Dreadnought with just Hoopa alone, so just keep doing it. Like, force down the Hoopa to retreat and go for the Dreadnought. Very, very easy. Easy picks, easy Dreadnought. Good game, good stuff. Poking more with the flash cannon, but as I can see them coming closer, just cancel it out and just run. You don't really want to overstay your welcome, or you're gonna get caught and you're gonna have a bad time with this Pokemon. But Zapdos is coming up soonish, so just keep farming some of it. I at least get level 14, which is nice. And you can also choose who to shoot with the flash cannon. With the left analog stick, I was able to, like, you can target. If you have multiple targets in that zone, you can choose who to shoot, which is also very important. Just retreat. Don't do this tier 2 spiel, like... This is a bad time to die, as represented on the previous game. I died before the zap, so you don't want to do the same mistake. A champ tried to get me, I had to reposition with the check button, we're gonna get the picks, we're gonna get a guard champ as well, very nice, very nice. I decided to do a quick reset here before coming for the zap. And man, the quick jump is tricky sometimes. I wanted to jump on the center, but if you do it too fast, you go on the bottom right. I also made a video about it in case you're interested, how to do the quick jump. The fight is gonna erupt in the Zapdos corridor. I'm gonna stay back and start shooting these people. I'm just a tad out of range, so it shoots the Zapdos instead. Now they're closing in, just gonna Unite move this, gonna get the Blastoise, and just going full force in. You're doing so much damage whenever that Unite is active. You get that boosted attack damage. And man, look at this, man. This Hooper's not gonna run away. Flash Cannon in a way, gonna get that quadra kill. Going for the Cinderace, but the Zapdos is gonna take care of him, so just step back. Gonna ignore the Cinderace, just go for the points. And win this game. Easy clap, easy clap. Very, very strong Pokemon, like... I really, really enjoy Duraludon. Starting to be one of my favorites in the game. I think the first build, the Dragon Pulse and Stealth Rock, is still better. It does emphasize on the AoE side of things. And this build does emphasize on the single target potential. But the AoE damage is so strong from Dragon Pulse and Stealth Rock, that's the build I'm gonna choose for. Let me know what you guys think about in the comments if you made it this far. Thank you so much for watching, subscribe for more videos to come, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.